Hi Pa, happy Father's Day. One word to describe you is steady. Thanks for always being there and for all that you do. I love you, and I hope that your Father's Day will be awesome.
Happy Father's Day, Pa. I thought it would be fitting to record this while on the go because I got my sense of adventure from you. You already know how much I love and appreciate everything that you do, and there is way too many memories to pick just one. So I just want to wish you many, many more adventures to come, and I love you. Here's Hannah.
Happy Father's Day. Looking forward to our boys' night at Sugarfish. Omakase, can't wait.
Hi Pa, happy Father's Day from Seoul. I love you. Thank you so much for all that you do for us, and I can't wait to see you and Mama soon in New York. Goodbye.
Hi Dad, happy Father's Day. I will be answering some questions. So, first question, what do you call your dad? So, I call him by two names. When I want to ask him for or about something, I just say Dad. But when I don't have anything particular to say, I say Father. Just father. If you can describe him with one word, what would it be? I would say observant, like very observant, because I think he just likes seeing people happy. Earliest memory with your dad when you were a kid, but whenever he dropped us off at school during elementary school at St. George's, he would always have a Tootsie Roll or just Tootsie Rolls in his car for us to eat. Other than that would be at the Philippines, where he would play and treat the dog at Lola's backyard in Davao. Most memorable time or event with your dad? I sent Mom a video because it's funny. So please pause this and play that video real quick. But other than that would be our Europe trip from France to Switzerland. That was a lot of fun. I'm thankful for you because you've always been so present in every aspect of mine and Issa's life, because you record and put so much time and effort into editing your home videos. And I think that alone is a testament to how much support you've always been able to give us. Thank you for that. My wish for you is I hope you enjoy and stay safe on your incoming trips, because there's a lot on your schedule. They're back to back. So, and that's all the questions. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I love you. Bye-bye.
I call my dad Dad, and I used to call him Dada. One word to describe him, I can't choose, so one of them would be caring. I think he just cares so deeply about our family and about me and Neil. Whether he's in a good mood or a bad mood, I think it's always very clear to me that it's out of love and because he just cares so deeply. The other word I would use is silly. Whenever you're in that silly mood, you always make everybody laugh and make the whole room brighter. One of my earliest memories with you was when you used to drop me and Mio off to St. George's. Mio would start a little bit earlier than me, and so you and I would go to the playground and you would time how fast I would take to run around the playground. And one time in specific, there was this girl on the playground whose shoes were untied, and you had recently taught me how to tie my shoes. And so I helped her, and I remember running back to you so excited that I could help her and use my new skill. Around that same time, you used to also pick us up from school, and you would always come with these 2 little Tootsie Rolls from work, and it was always so exciting to finish school with the little treat, and how you would always come with them. It was just a nostalgic candy now for us, I think. The most memorable time, I would say there's one trip where you came up to me and you asked me if we could come up with a phrase that I could tell you if you were ever getting upset on the trip. I think that was just a very memorable moment for me, and I'm really glad that you had asked me to do that. Another time was when we watched this movie together where this group of people were running away from a monster or some other people, and they came across a river that they needed to cross, and they were like, we need a raft, and then they pulled the raft out from the bushes, and it was just this huge raft that they just happened to find, and we were laughing so hard. And I forgot what movie it was, but I love that memory because it always makes me smile when I think of it, because I think that's the hardest we've ever laughed together. But yeah, I'm thankful for you because you taught me to be strong and you taught me to be independent. I'm also thankful for you because you've shown me that we can always work on ourselves and always become better versions of ourselves. And yeah, my wish for you is to just continue being happy, continue working on ourselves in mentally and physically. I love that you guys are going to the gym, and I hope that we can maybe run a marathon together soon. Happy Father's Day!
Alright, so if you can describe your dad with one word, what would it be?
I would say provider. Ever since we were kids, everything he's ever done been to provide for us when it comes to cooking us meals every day, taking us to any of our extracurriculars, just making sure we had everything we need to set us up for the future. And I think it's very apparent that, us three, we really benefited from the upbringing we had. He worked 2 jobs when he wasn't allowed to. Let my mom work, be a stay-at-home mom, and while he, worked in the office, and that allowed us to have a parent at home. Everything he's ever done has been to make sure that we would be okay. Something I remember, really young, probably I think 5 to 6 years old. We went to a Blockbuster, and he got me a video game called Animal Crossing. I'd been asking for a game or something to play for a while, so he got me. I remember, I think the GameCube was a hand-me-down, or no, I forget. But anyways, the love for video games comes from that memory. And I know that they limited my time playing growing up and stuff, but I really do think it helped me, develop, strategy, how to think, work my way through problems. Animal Crossing is definitely a game for that. But I remember he showed me the game, and I saw his face. He was just smiling because he wanted to see my reaction. That's something I remember. I'm thankful for you because You gave me a family that whenever I think of my family, you know, it starts with you and Mama, and you know, it's your first time. It was your first time being a parent with me. I feel like you did the best you could, and it's, you know, it's been great. A lot of good memories to look back on. A lot of good memories that we're gonna make. Yeah, wish for you is to keep exercising and go on walks with Mama, and just really cherish every moment you're gonna get from now on. And yeah, go on vacations with Mama. Just really enjoy your life. Happy Father's Day.
Hi, it's Missy, and this is Ayla. For my Father's Day interview, what do you call your dad? I call my dad Daddy. If you can describe him with one word, what would it be? I would describe him as strong. Earliest memory with my dad when I was a kid would be when he came home from work and me and Matt would come over to rush him and greet him, give him hugs and kisses. Most memorable time or event with my dad would be when he took me to the father-daughter dances in my middle school, my high school, and for my wedding. Actually, I don't think there were any father-daughter dances in high school. My elementary school and middle school. I'm thankful for you because you are always supportive, you're always present, you're always there for me. You always show up, not just for me, but for your entire family too. My wish for you is for you to know that you're an amazing father. I'm so grateful for you, for all the love and support you've given me and our entire family. And I hope for you to be a very happy Lolo and have an amazing time taking care of Ayla. Happy Father's Day. I love you so much.
Hello, happy Father's Day. Hope you're having a nice day. Here to share a few words of my dad. So, what do I call my dad? I call my dad Daddy. And if I could describe you in one word, it would be supportive, because you're so supportive for us 3 kids, your entire family, and we all appreciate you. Earliest memory with you would be when you'd go to Target or Toys R Us and you'd let me buy any toy like Nerf guns and Bionicles, and I remember being just so, so excited and so happy and so appreciative of the care and happiness you'd give me then and now and all the time. Most memorable time and event with you would be when we would go to basketball games and practices, and before, after, during, you'd be giving me tips, and then afterward we'd even practice on the court. We'd shoot around, you'd guard me, and so much of my enjoyment of basketball came from when we would just spend time together in those evenings and afternoons. And yeah, I'm thankful for you because I can always count on you to support me, to be there, to give me advice, and to always help me out. And I know I could trust that you're just there for me and all 3 of us kids, your family, and all your friends, I bet too. And I'm thankful. I just answered that. My wish for you is to know that you are so appreciated and loved by your kids, your family, and all your friends. And I hope you have a nice Father's Day. We all love you. Happy Father's Day. Bye.
So, I normally call my dad Dad, but if I were to describe him with one word, it would be goofy. He's really funny, even though his jokes are corny. My earliest memory I have with my dad would have to be singing with him. I feel like I did a lot of karaoke tracks with him when I was little, and that also has to be my favorite memory with him because I feel like those times are really precious and like I can never really get them back. So yeah, I feel like having karaoke sessions with my dad impacted me a lot. Obviously developed my passion for singing, but yeah, and I'm thankful for the fact that he's always so supportive of me. Like, he's always like my #1 cheerleader, alongside with my mom, of course, but it's different getting cheered on by your dad. And also my wish for him is to be healthy and live a long life. I only wish the best for my dad. And my final thing to say is happy Father's Day. I love you, Dad. Thank you so much for always being there for me, for being my rock. And yeah, bye.
Hey, Dad.
Hello.
So, what do we call her dad?
I would say dad.
Dad.
Yeah.
I'd agree. If you can describe him with one word, what would it be? I'd say handyman.
Yeah. I'd say so too. Earliest memory with my dad when I was a kid. I'd say one of the earliest memories was probably when I told him I had a last-minute school project the night before, and he wasn't too happy about that.
Earliest memory for me would be when he would always do karaoke. He would always sing in the living room and act like we were his biggest fans. Most memorable time or event with your dad? Mine would be when my dad had to remove my head out of the stair banister because I got it stuck in between.
And then mine would probably just be going to SeaWorld like as kids and just being able to, go around and watch Shamu.
I'm thankful for you because you've taught me a lot about life and just life lessons growing up.
And I'm thankful because we've been able to share a lot of really cool life experiences together, just like in traveling.
My wish for you would be a long, healthy, and happy life.
And mine's just to have an awesome and joyful Father's Day.
All right.
Happy Father's Day, Dad. Love you.
Love you.
And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside.